Good morning, guys. Today I will discuss the statement of financial position or balance sheet. For today's lesson, our objective is to identify the two forms of presenting statement of financial position and prepare a basic statement of financial position of a business. So let's get started. First, what are the two forms of presenting statement of financial position? We have two forms. We have report form and the other one is the account form. First, report form. In report form, asset accounts are written first, followed by liabilities and owner's equity accounts. Accounts are arranged or written vertically or downward. This is the example of report form balance sheet. Assets are written first, followed by liabilities, and the last is the equity. Second is account form presentation. In account form, assets are written on the left side, liabilities and owner's equity are written on the right side. Accounts are written or arranged horizontally or sideward. This is the example of account form statement of financial position. As you can see, assets are on the left side while the liabilities and owner's equity are on the right side. Let's go to preparation of statement of financial position. In preparing a statement of financial position, you should understand the accounting equation. Total assets equals total liability plus total equity. In assets, we have two classifications, right? We have current assets and non-current assets. In order to solve for total assets, just add current assets plus non-current assets. In order to solve for total liabilities, just add current liabilities and non-current liabilities. In order to derive the equation, you should understand the basic equation. Assets equals total liability plus total equity. In order to solve for total liability, just deduct the total equity from the total asset. If you want to solve for total equity, just deduct the total liability from the total assets. Same with finding the current assets and non-current assets. In order to find the current assets, just deduct the non-current assets to the total assets. In order to find non-current assets, just deduct the current assets to the total assets. In liability, if you want to find the current liability, deduct the non-current liability to the total liability. If you want to find non-current liability, just deduct the current liability to the total liability. So that's it for the accounting equation. So don't forget these formulas. Example, we have current assets of 10,000, non-current assets of 20,000, current liability 5,000, non-current liability 10,000. Solve for total equity. First, solve for total assets and total liability. In total assets, we have 10,000 current assets plus 20,000 non-current assets. So just add the two, you will find the total assets of 30,000 or solve for 30,000 total assets. To find total liability, add the current liability 5,000 plus 10,000 non-current liability. So you will get 15,000 total liability. Now you can solve for total equity. So to find the total equity, deduct the total liability from the total assets. So our total assets is 30,000 and our total liability is 15,000. 30,000 minus 15,000 is equal to 15,000 total equity. To prove the equations right, let's say we have to solve for the non-current assets. So if the current assets is 10,000, non-current asset is unknown and equal to 30,000 total assets. Just deduct the 10,000 current assets to the total assets 30,000. Okay, so our answer is 20,000 non-current assets. So if you will observe, our non-current assets is 20,000. So we just derive the formula current assets plus non-current assets equals total assets. 2 total assets minus current assets equals non-current assets. Next, let's say, for example, we have current assets of 10,000, total assets of 30,000, total liability of 15,000, non-current liability of 10,000. Let's solve for non-current assets. So to solve for non-current assets, again, we have to deduct the current assets to the total assets. So 30,000 total assets minus 10,000 current asset equals 20,000 non-current assets. If you want to find for current liability, again, our basic equation is current liability plus non-current liability equals total asset. Since we are solving for current liability, our formula will be total liability minus non-current liability equals current liability. So in the given, 15,000 is the total liability minus 10,000 non-current liability. So we will get 5,000 current liability. So let's prepare a statement of financial position. This is the trial balance of Jollibee Company as of December 31, 2020. So if you will prepare a statement of financial position, you will base your answer from the given trial balance. So we have cash of 100,000, accounts receivable of 500,000, allowance for doubtful accounts of 50,000, accrued income of 300,000, inventory of 200,000, prepaid expenses 50,000, long-term investment 1,250,000, intangible assets 500,000, property, plant and equipment 1 million, accumulated depreciation, property, plant and equipment 300,000, accounts payable 250,000, accrued expenses 1,100,000, unearned income 80,000, notes payable 150,000, mortgage payable 500,000, loans payable 1 million, and owner's equity 470,000. As you can see, the trial balance, in the trial balance, the assets are written first, followed by liabilities and the owner's equity. Okay, so after you prepare a trial balance, you can now prepare a statement of financial position. So, in general, how to prepare a statement of financial position? First, write the heading. In the heading, there's the company name, the name of the report, statement of financial position, and the date of report or the period of reporting. Second, write the assets and the amounts, classify it into current and non-current assets. Third, write the liabilities and the amounts, classify it into current and non-current liabilities. Fourth, write the equity and the amount. So this is the example of statement of financial position. So here is the heading at the top, Jollibee Company Statement of Financial Position as of December 31, 2020. So first, write the heading. Then next, write the assets. Classify it into current and non-current assets. Then write the amounts. So write it vertically or downward. Followed by liabilities, classify it into current and non-current liabilities. Last is owner's equity. So let's apply the accounting equation in preparing a statement of financial position. So after you write or written the amounts and the corresponding accounts, you will now solve for the total current assets and total non-current assets and current liabilities and non-current liabilities. First, under ng assets, solve for the total current assets. In the given, we have allowance for doubtful accounts of 50,000. You will deduct it first to the account receivable to get the net account receivable of 450,000. After that, you will sum up all the current assets. 100,000 cash, 450,000 net account receivable, 300,000 accrued income, 200,000 inventory, 50,000 prepaid expenses. And you will get the sum of 1,100,000. The important here is the accounts. You have to classify it correctly in order to get the total current assets, the correct total of current assets, as well as the other totals, the total non-current assets, total current liabilities, and total non-current liabilities. Same with non-current assets. In order to solve the non-current assets, just add all the classified non-current assets. 1,250,000 long-term investments plus 500,000 intangible assets and property, plant, and equipment of 700,000. Net property, plant, and equipment. So the cost of property, plant, and equipment is 1 million, while the accumulated depreciation of property, plant, and equipment is 300,000. So you have to deduct the 300,000 first to the 1 million in order to solve for the net property, plant, and equipment. The net amount of property, plant, and equipment, which is 700,000. Then, total all the non-current assets. You will get 2,450,000. Now you can solve for total assets. Just add the total current assets of 1,100,000 plus 2,450,000 non-current assets, and you will get 3,550,000. Next is the part of liabilities. In current liabilities, same operation, just add all the current liabilities. 250,000 accounts payable, 1,100,000 accrued expenses, 80,000 unearned income, 150,000 notes payable. The sum of the current liabilities is 1,580,000. Total current liabilities. Next is the non-current liabilities. Let's add all the non-current liabilities. 500,000 mortgage payable, 1 million loans payable. The total is 1,500,000 non-current liabilities. Now you can add the total current liabilities of 1,580,000 and 1,500,000 total non-current liabilities. The sum of the two is 3,080,000, which is the total liabilities. Okay. Now, the owner's equity is given, right? 470,000. So, just add the total liabilities and owner's equity. The total liabilities is 3,080,000 plus 470,000 owner's equity. And you will get the total amount of 3,550,000. The total assets should be equal to the total liabilities and owner's equity. Okay, the sum of total liabilities and owner's equity should be equal to the sum of total assets. Here, the total of liabilities and equity is 3,550,000. Same with the total of assets. The total assets is 3,550,000. So it's equal. So that's how to prepare a statement of financial position in report form. The computation is the same, but the arrangement or preparation differs from report form and account form. Report form and account form have the same results. They only differ on the presentation or arrangement. Okay, so that's what you need to remember. In account form, the assets are written on the left side. As you can see, the total assets is also 3,550,000, while the liabilities and owner's equity is written on the right side. The total is 3,550,000. So the arrangement is the difference of the two form. Report form vertical, account form horizontal or sideward. Remember, statement of financial position shows the financial condition of the company. Assets and liabilities are classified into current and non-current. There are two ways of presenting or preparing statement of financial position: report form and account form. So that's it for today. See you on the next topic.